What you're about to see is not a car show. This is not a dealership. These are machines that most billionaires, actual billionaires, and will never sit inside. We're talking cars so rare, so insanely priced, so over the top in every possible way that the combined total of this list could buy you a small country. 10 cars, one list, and prices that will genuinely make your jaw hit the floor. Stay with me all the way to number 1, because the most expensive car in the world right now will blow your mind in ways you are not ready for. Let's get into it. Number 10. Bugatti Bolide, $4.7 million. Let's kick things off with a car that has absolutely zero business existing on planet Earth. The Bugatti Bolide, and yes, Bolide means meteorite blazing across the sky in French, was built for one purpose and one purpose only: to be the most violent, most extreme, most purely insane track weapon that Bugatti has ever put together. And Bugatti doesn't do things halfway. Under the skin sits Bugatti's legendary 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine. The very last time this engine will ever be used, by the way, pumping out 1,825 horsepower on 110 octane racing fuel. That is not a typo. 1,825 horsepower. Your average sports car has maybe 400. This thing has more than 4 of those stacked on top of each other. 0 to 60, 2.2 seconds. 0 to 186 miles per hour, 11.5 seconds. Top speed, 311 miles per hour. Electronically limited. Because even Bugatti was like, okay, we need to draw a line somewhere. But here's where it gets wild. The Bolide is not street legal. You cannot drive this to the grocery store. You cannot pick up your kids in this. This is a track-only weapon built in just 40 units, and real estate mogul and famous car collector Manny Khoshbin was one of the first Americans to take delivery, in a sinister gloss black with electric blue accents. He immediately took it to the Circuit of the Americas to absolutely destroy it. Oh, and the tires? They last 37 miles of track use. A single set costs $8,000. Most of us can't afford to replace the tires on a Honda Civic. This man is burning through $8,000 worth of rubber before he even hits the second lap. $4.7 million. 40 units, all sold. Welcome to number 10. Number 9. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, $5 million. Sweden doesn't get enough credit. While Italy and France are out here making headlines, a small company in Ängelholm, Sweden has been quietly building the fastest production cars on the planet. And the Jesko Absolute might be their greatest weapon yet. The Jesko Absolute was designed with one goal: to break 300 miles per hour. Not reach it, break it. Koenigsegg's own simulations put the top speed at 330 miles per hour, a number so absurd that no track on Earth is long enough to actually test it. Christian von Koenigsegg has said, and I quote, "The Jesko Absolute is the last car we will build that can reach 300 miles per hour on a combustion engine. The power plant is a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 running on E85 biofuel, making 1,600 horsepower. It weighs just 1,420 kilograms. The aerodynamics generates so much downforce the car could theoretically drive upside down on a ceiling at speed. It has a 9-speed multi-clutch transmission called the light-speed transmission that can change gears in milliseconds, faster than any human nerve signal can travel. Only 125 units were ever made. Every single one was sold before the car was even publicly announced. Before it was announced. These buyers don't need to see the car. They just wire the money. That's a different level of rich. $5 million. The Swedes are not playing around. Number 8. Pagani Imola Roadster, $6 million. Horacio Pagani is Italian, but the man operates more like an artist than an engineer. And the Imola Roadster, unveiled in 2023, is one of his most extreme creations yet. This car was designed around a single obsession: downforce. Specifically 600 kilograms of downforce at 280 kilometers per hour. Every line, every surface, every curve on this car exists for aerodynamic purpose. And then to make sure it doesn't weigh too much, Pagani uses a material called carbotitanium, a bespoke composite of carbon fiber and titanium that the company literally invented themselves. Under the hood, a 5.98-liter V12 built specifically for Pagani by Mercedes-AMG, pushing out 850 horsepower. It'll do 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and reach 174 miles per hour flat out, though that feels like underselling a car this beautiful. Only a handful were ever produced, and as usual with Pagani, every customer was involved in the design of their own car. If you're going to spend $6 million on something, you probably want it to be yours. The Imola Roadster isn't just a car, it's a collaboration between Pagani's engineers and whoever is lucky enough to buy one. $6 million. And worth every penny. Number 7. Red Bull RB17. $6 million. This one is different from everything else on this list because this car was designed by Adrian Newey. If you don't know that name, Newey is widely considered the greatest Formula One car designer in history. He's the genius behind Red Bull's championship-winning F1 cars, and the RB17 is his final gift to the automotive world before leaving Red Bull Racing. The concept is simple but completely insane. What if we took everything we know about building championship Formula One cars and turned it into a road car? The RB17 is powered by a bespoke 4.5-liter V10 engine built by Cosworth, an engine that doesn't hit its redline until 15,000 revolutions per minute. Paired with a hybrid electric motor, total output is over 1,200 horsepower in a car that weighs almost nothing. Performance specs haven't been officially confirmed, but that's because the car is so fast they're still figuring out where to test it safely. Only 50 units will ever be produced, priced at $6 million each. And just like the Jesko, they all sold out before most people even heard the car existed. Newey has said this car is the culmination of everything he learned in Formula One. It's basically an F1 car with a license plate, and 50 people in the world get to own one. $6 million, the most expensive farewell letter in automotive history. Number 6. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. $18 million. We are now entering different territory. We have crossed from eye-wateringly expensive into this is not real money that humans use territory. La Voiture Noire, French for the black car. And what a car it is. Bugatti built this as a one-of-one masterpiece to celebrate the brand's 110th anniversary, a modern reincarnation of the legendary 1936 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic, widely considered the most beautiful car ever made. The body is constructed entirely from deep black carbon fiber. Not painted black, the carbon fiber itself is black. Every single panel was crafted by hand. The engine is Bugatti's iconic 8.0-liter W16, 16 cylinders, 4 turbochargers, 1,500 horsepower, mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission and a top speed of 261 miles per hour. One car, one buyer, $18 million. The identity of the buyer was never officially confirmed, but in 2019 at the Geneva Motor Show, the speculation went absolutely wild. The most heavily rumored name? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo's team never confirmed it. Bugatti never confirmed it. But the rumors have never quite died. $18 million for a car you could argue is as much sculpture as it is automobile. Bugatti themselves don't even describe it as a supercar. They call it a comfortable long-distance grand tourer. $18 million for something Bugatti considers comfortable. That's the world we live in. Number 5. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. $28 million. Right here, before we get into the top 4, if you are enjoying this video, do me a favor and smash that like button right now. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe. We drop videos just like this every week, and you do not want to miss what's coming up on this list. Number 1 is going to absolutely break your brain. Now, back to the insanity. $28 million. $28 million. For a car. The Rolls-Royce Boat Tail was described by Rolls-Royce's own CEO as the most ambitious project we have ever undertaken. And when you see it, you understand why. The rear of this car is designed to look like the hull of a luxury J-class sailing yacht. And at the press of a button, the entire rear deck opens up in a sweeping butterfly motion, revealing a full hosting suite, including a parasol that automatically unfolds, a teak wood deck, crystal glassware, and a double champagne refrigerator that rapidly cools bottles to precisely 6 degrees Celsius. The owner's preferred vintage served at the perfect temperature from the back of their $28 million car. Each of the 3 boat tails produced also came with a pair of custom Beauvais 1822 wristwatches, one for the gentleman, one for the lady, that can be worn on the wrist or locked into the dashboard as car clocks. Rolls-Royce and Beauvais worked together for over 3 years just on the watches. Only 3 were built. All 3 were sold before a single photo was released to the public. And according to rumor, never officially confirmed, the very first one was commissioned by a certain power couple, Jay-Z and Beyoncé? Rolls-Royce won't say. We can only imagine. $28 million. And you thought a champagne fridge in a car was over the top. Number 4. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. $17.5 million. Wait, we're going from $28 million down to $17.5 million? Yes, because this list is not sorted by price alone, it's sorted by significance. And the HP Barchetta might be the most significant car Pagani has ever built. HP stands for Horacio Pagani. This car was built to celebrate Horacio's 60th birthday and the 18th anniversary of the Zonda, the car that launched his entire legend. The HP Barchetta is the final chapter of the Zonda story. After this car, no new Zonda will ever be built. 3 units, that's it. 3 cars in existence. And one of them belongs to Horacio himself, meaning only 2 ever went to outside buyers. 2 people on Earth own this car. 2. The engine is a 7.3-liter naturally aspirated V12. No turbos, no hybrid assist, just pure mechanical fury, producing 800 horsepower. The HP Barchetta has no roof, no windshield, no electronic driving assists of any kind. It is raw in a way that almost nothing at this price point is. Horacio Pagani calls it the purest driving experience he has ever created, his going-away present to the car that made him famous. $17.5 million, the last of its kind, forever. Number 3. Bugatti Brouillard, approximately $15 million. Bugatti at Monterey Car Week 2024 quietly revealed a one-of-one commission that barely made the mainstream news, but in the hypercar world it sent shockwaves. The Brouillard, French for fog or mist, is a bespoke coach-built creation built for a single anonymous client. Bugatti has revealed almost nothing about this car officially. No power figures, no performance specs. The price, estimated between $10 and $20 million, with most sources settling around $15 million, was never confirmed. What they did show was the car itself, and it is genuinely unlike anything Bugatti has ever built. The body is almost entirely custom. The proportions are different from every other Bugatti. Even the color, a moody, atmospheric gray that shifts in different lighting, was created specifically for this one person, for this one car. One human on Earth will ever own this. The rest of us get to look at photos. This is what happens when a billionaire walks into Bugatti and says, "I don't want anything from the catalog. I want something no one has ever seen," and Bugatti says, yes. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Le Rose Noir Droptail, $30 million. The most expensive new car ever officially priced by any manufacturer in automotive history. $30 million. For one car. The Le Rose Noir, French for the Black Rose, is part of Rolls-Royce's Droptail series, a line of open-top, 2-seat roadsters that revived a body style Rolls-Royce hasn't produced in the modern era. There are 4 Droptails being built in total. Each one is a unique commission. Each one has a different client, a different story, a different design. The Le Rose Noir specifically takes its inspiration from the black Baccarat rose, one of the rarest and darkest roses in the world. The paint alone reportedly took years to develop. It shifts between deep burgundy, black, and dark crimson depending on the light hitting it. The body is constructed from carbon fiber and fiberglass. The sunroof is solid glass, and natural light filtering through it turns the interior into something genuinely otherworldly. Inside, every single surface was hand-finished by Rolls-Royce's coach-building team. Every stitch of leather, every piece of wood veneer, every brushed aluminum accent. The customer was involved at every stage of development. This is not a car that was designed and then offered for sale. This car was designed around one specific human being, for that one human being exclusively. $30 million. The most expensive new car in the world. Period. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Sweptail, $13 million. Adjusted. Wait, you're thinking, $13 million is less than $30 million. How is this number 1? Because the Sweptail was built in 2017, when $13 million for a car was so unprecedented that it single-handedly redefined what was possible in the automotive world. In today's money, adjusted for inflation and for what it started, the Sweptail belongs at the top of this list, not just because of the price, but because of what it represents. An anonymous billionaire, who has never been identified publicly, walked into Rolls-Royce and asked them to create something that had never been done in the modern era, a bespoke one-of-one Rolls-Royce built from scratch around his personal aesthetic. He loved yachts, he loved private jets, he wanted a car that captured that feeling of elite private travel. Rolls-Royce spent 4 years building it. 4 years. The result was the Sweptail, a sleek, long, impossibly elegant two-seat coupe with a sweeping roofline inspired by 1920s coach-built Rolls-Royces, a panoramic glass roof the size of a small skylight, and a dashboard with a retractable champagne flute holder made from hand-polished aluminum. The engine sits under a hood that flows into the body like water. There is no other car on Earth that looks like this. The Sweptail didn't start a trend, it started an era. Every coach-built, one-of-one, ultra-commission car that came after it, the Boattail, the Droptail, the La Rose Noire, exists because one person asked Rolls-Royce to build the impossible, and Rolls-Royce said yes. $13 million in 2017, and the car that changed what money means in the automotive world. And those, my friends, were the top 10 most expensive cars in the world right now. From a $4.7 million track missile that destroys its own tires in 37 miles, all the way to a $30 million Rose-inspired roadster that took years to paint. These cars aren't just expensive, they are proof that some people have reached a level of wealth where the concept of a price tag literally means nothing. Which one is your favorite? Drop it in the comments right now. Are you a Bugatti person, all power and aggression? Or are you a Rolls-Royce person, all elegance and craft? And if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to the channel. We are just getting started. More videos just like this are coming and you do not want to miss them. May the wealth be with you.